So just tell us what this is all about. Why you guys are doing this?
Well, we decided we walked across America from California to Myrtle Beach 2 years ago, and we decided we loved walking so much we wanted to do it again. And we heard about the East Coast Greenway, which takes you from Calais, Maine down to Key West, Florida, 3,000 miles. And we help out a nonprofit with every adventure we do. So this nonprofit is Elevate Youth out of Boston, which helps get underserved youth outdoors, something we're passionate about and believe is really important, especially in today's age, getting kids outside, be able to experience the outdoors and be surrounded by great mentors.
Specifically underserved kids and kids in the inner city who have even less of a chance than kids who maybe are out in the country.
And I mean, man, we love walking, we love the day-to-day life, we love being able to just spread positivity and show that there are good people out there, along with sharing all the different towns along the way. And yeah, now we're about 2,035 miles in. We got about 965 to go.
To Key West, Florida, right?
Key West, Florida.
Yeah. So why did you choose this route this time?
So our first walk across America wasn't a designated route, and so we were just putting things into Google Maps, and it was sometimes a little bit chaotic. And so when we found out about the East Coast Greenway and that they already have it all mapped out for us, and 1,000 of the miles were on bike path, we thought, that sounds wonderful, let's do it. And we hadn't really spent a lot of time on the East Coast, so we thought it'd be a really great way to explore the East Coast.
Now in 2020 you walked from California to Myrtle Beach, so you've been in South Carolina twice now.
Yeah.
Must mean you like it here.
You know, we actually were just saying that South Carolina has a real special place in our heart, and you truly, they'll say it, but there truly is no place like the South when it comes to people helping out. Yeah, there's the people who know us, and throughout the United States they'll help out just because they know us and want to help us with our story. But in the South specifically, we have people pull over and they're just worried about us and want to make sure we're okay. And then we tell them what we're doing. They're like, oh, okay, awesome. But just the fact that so many more people pull over and want to help out is truly so special.
Now, when you're walking and people who may not have seen you online, do they think this is a baby carriage?
Sometimes. Now, last walk we had police officers pull us over a couple times and be like, hey, we got calls that you have a baby in there. That hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
We do get comments all the time when we're sitting out at a patio or something like, oh, why isn't the kid out of the stroller? Like,
or you brought the whole family with you.
Yeah, but
so you got the dogs. So now who is this?
That's Foxy. She's our co-pilot. She's our leader, and she gets to bask on top. She's got this sunshade here with a comfy spot. And yeah, she's our guard dog.
And who is this?
That's Nemo. We found Nemo on our first walk in Arizona, and she does all the walking. She's a real tank.
Yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, you're going to get to Key West, you said by December, you hope?
Yeah. Yeah, beginning to mid-December. I'm from Boise. We haven't been back for Christmas there in 5 years, so I'd like to get back over there for Christmas. But yeah, the weather seems pretty nice the rest of the way, hopefully cruising on down that way.
That's what I was going to ask. What's been the hardest part of this? Has it been the weather or something else?
The humidity in the summer was pretty tough, but honestly, again, with so many people helping us out, we were able to stay inside a lot at night, which helped us with recovery. So it wasn't as bad. Like, there were some hard days, don't get me wrong, but it's been really awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do on days that it's pouring down rain? Do you actually walk in it, or do you take a break when
we try to look at the forecast and see if there's a big rainstorm or something. We either get a hotel or, like on this walk, we've had a lot of people offer up their houses, or like when we were in was it Sunset Beach, North Carolina, someone had an extra Airbnb. They let us crash in when the hurricane came in.
If they're quick storms, we can either take cover, or sometimes we'll find a gazebo or something like that.
And now I know you're asking if people have some property or something along the route. Has that worked out good? People helping you out?
Yeah.
We did a Facebook post before this walk saying, would you let two strangers sleep in your backyard? We got about 400 addresses down our path. Wow. And then we'll just meet people along the way. Like Georgetown, we don't have a spot lined up, but we have people looking for spots, or we'll just kind of go downtown, talk to some people, and maybe someone's like, hey, I've got a backyard you can camp in.
So how far do you walk each day?
15 to 20 miles.
15, 20 miles?
Yeah, our longest day is 33 miles into New York City on this walk, but we try to keep it around the 15 mark if we can. It depends, though, if we got a spot to sleep or what's coming.
I know a lot of people wear these watches, and they're so happy if they get 2,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
How many do you get?
About 30 to 40,000.
Yeah, 30 to 40,000.
I think we've equated about 10,000 steps to 5 miles, so 15 to 20 miles, 30 to 40,000, sometimes more.
Yeah. So do you think this will be your last one, or you think you'll do it again?
We want to do the Great American Rail Trail that goes from Washington, D.C. to the coast of Washington State, but we'll take at least a year off to, hang out with family and stuff, so we're not sure when that will be.
So, how long you guys have been married?
Just a year.
Just over a year.
Over a year. Now, did you know this was going to be part of your life when you got married? Did you know? Well,
No,
you had already done the one.
Yeah.
In 2020.
Yeah, he proposed on our first walk.
Yeah, we didn't think we were going to do a second walk until we were kind of depressed living in our short bus in Alabama, and we're like, man, we miss walking. And then we heard about the East Coast Greenway from a guy named Shan Riggs who ran it last year, and it piqued our interest, so we're back at it again.
And then once we started it, we realized we love walking.
Okay, so how can people find you online if they want to follow you, if they want to donate? How can they do that?
Yeah, so all our social platforms are The Golden Road with 2 G's, The
This
Golden
up here
Road with
too.
2 G's.
Yeah.
And that is also our website as well, thegoldenroad.com, and that will show you, take you to the link to our nonprofit to donate to them, and so you can follow along whether you're on social media or want to subscribe to our newsletter.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, we're just
Just keep smiling and being a happy person.
I think people think there's a lot of bad negativity in the world, but from what we experience on these walks, there's so much good. And if there's one thing we could say is say good morning, say hello, give a wave to someone, break down that barrier that people are hiding behind, and see what happens.